Hello, welcome. This is the Zodiac readings for the weekend. I'm wearing lipstick again. I don't know, I've gone back into wearing lipstick. I just went off it for a while for some reason, and then I was looking at my videos and I thought, oh, I think I look a bit like I need the lipstick because it gives me a bit of colour. And I've always been into lipstick, so I just thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to go back to it. So that's why I'm wearing lipstick, in case you're wondering. I keep seeing the children's toys down there. It's a bit distracting. They're not normally there, but I put them there and I didn't realise they'd be on camera. So hopefully that's, well, that's what they are, in case you're wondering. They're those sort of fidget toy things. I'm sending you so much love wherever you are on Gaia. I keep saying I'm going to do some extra videos on, I don't know, on our awakening as a soul family. I know those of you that watched the beginning of this video are the ones that are part of the soul family. And if you are new to the channel, you know, you're all welcome to be part of the soul family. It's just purely based on vibration, because you'll sense my vibration. It's a bit different to most people on YouTube. I would say this channel is probably very different to a lot of the channels on YouTube. You know, because I'm very real, basically. I'm very real. And I don't try to pretend that I'm any better than anyone else. So I'm drinking Coke today, which again, that is not exactly the most probably conscious thing to be drinking, but it's what I enjoy drinking at the moment. It is Diet Coke. I don't like it full of sugar, but I know people say the diet stuff is worse. So I'm sorry if you're really into your health drinks. Don't get me wrong, I love health drinks as well. I don't drink Coke all the time, but it's just when I'm working, I just feel like it gives me the energy. Although all the energy really is coming from source, isn't it? So, yeah, so we just center ourselves in our divine presence of source, which is our I am presence, which is always there. But obviously it gets covered up by our karma, our pain body. When you're hormonal, you know, that actually churns up the pain body. It churns up your karma. If you're triggered by something in your life right now, that will be churning up your karma. And you've come here to clear it. So it's horrible to experience that because it feels uncomfortable, but it is actually helping you clear it. And that is really why we're here. So if you feel right now, I don't have any aim in life, nothing's going on, you know, I'm a failure, any of those types of thoughts, you're not, because you're here doing a very important job. You're clearing your karma. And as a soul family, that's what we're here to do. We're here to really raise our vibration as much as we can in this lifetime, you know, and it's hard. For those of us in this soul family, it's freaking hard because we've got some freaking stubborn karma that is not easy to eradicate, but we are doing it. Okay, we are doing it. So I will at some point be doing some videos on that when Spirit lets me. I literally follow what Spirit allows me to do each day. That's how I live my whole life. And some days that's not very much because there's other things I have to do. Like I've been sharing about my daughter's journey, where she's just got recently diagnosed autistic and also severe dyslexia, found out last week. So she can't actually understand what people are saying to her and process information, and her memory, working memory is very poor. So, you know, it's just so much, isn't it? Like, I'm sure you've got loads of stuff going on yourself, and it's just so, you know, challenging to process all this stuff we go through, but stay in our I am presence, and at the same time get all our normal jobs or our normal chores and responsibilities. You know, just getting through the day is enough without, you know, all these extra challenges that come up. But you have got my love wherever you are on Gaia. I know what it's like. And if you just show the universe that you can get through this, you know, that you can stay as centered as you can. I mean, I trigger all the time, but as soon as I'm able, I'm coming back into the presence, you know. And as much as we can persevere with that, we're showing Spirit that, you know, we can do this. And Spirit does bless us and come closer to us when Spirit knows that we're working in this way. you know, we're not just allowing our karma to just keep dragging us down anymore. Okay, so that's a little catch up before I start. We're going to go into this reading for the weekend. Friday and the weekend, I always say. I'm using this lovely romance deck for our relationship message. And I'm also going to use the Woodland Wardens, which is a really cute one, which I haven't used much on this channel. I'm trying to go through all of my oracle decks so that you get a good variety. So you will be noticing recently that I'm not repeating decks like I normally do, because I've got so many lovely oracle decks that they're all, I don't know if you can see, but they're all at the back there on the top of that altar, and on that shelf there, that is all full of decks. And I thought, let's just start with using all of them because it's so nice. And this one is so beautiful. Sometimes I do need the booklet for it because it's not all of the messages are that clear. So I'll leave that out as well, just in case. So if you know your astrology chart, you may be able to watch a few of the different messages and resonate with them. We'll just go into it really. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. It really helps it get out across YouTube. And if you want to book in for a reading, I do a voice note reading for 10 minutes, which is the most affordable option and quickest if you just want to try it out. And then obviously I do an hour reading or a 40-minute reading, which we do over a video call. So if you really don't like video calls, we can do it just over the phone. But normally people like the video call because obviously you can get to see the cards. So, right, so let's go into it then. Taurus for Friday and the weekend. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Right, so for some of you that may resonate straight away. If it doesn't, then I would say to you, it is your inner child. And the inner child is part of the ego. It's part of the false self, because you're not a child anymore. FYI, you know, that is your pain body. And the pain body is largely inner child stuff, you know, and it's karmic as well, really. It feels like it stems from this lifetime, all your childhood issues from this lifetime. In this soul family, most of us have got quite a big inner child pain body. And that is largely what's causing us a lot of obstruction from just being in our true self, our beingness. Or I am. So the inner child, Taurus, maybe you might be noticing either your inner child pain body is getting smaller, where you've been purging and healing and really getting better consciousness and awareness that it's not you. But for some of you, you might be noticing your inner child pain body has been difficult and you've been feeling needy, or you've been feeling very sad. And that could have been obstructing you from just feeling the love of spirit right now. Okay, so take that how that resonates. But that is the first message. So we'll see what else we're getting. You have got here feeling a bit stuck with the Four of Cups. It's like the inner child part of your pain body is wanting to look at what's gone wrong, you know, or look at what's not right in your life. And it's wanting, I mean, that's the karmic pull, you know, that's what it's wanting to keep us stuck in samsara. It doesn't want us to rise, you know, but Spirit is saying there's a new opportunity here for you, and it's a very recent opportunity, and it's being presented to you by Spirit, and Spirit doesn't want you to miss it, okay? So try not to look at the negatives, try to see where is there something coming in here from Spirit, because there's definitely something being presented to you, an opportunity of some kind that is going to bring more fulfillment. And they want you to focus on that, okay? Now, what's happening here is there is some conflict, okay? And you might be feeling challenged because this card represents the struggle of life. So you might be feeling a little bit tired, a little bit fed up. You might be feeling a bit scared that there's challenges here, but Spirit is saying that they are challenges you can overcome, okay? Because the Five of Wands represents challenges that you can overcome. And it's going to actually help you, what I would say, dissolve more of this inner child pain body. If you can face the challenges that you need to face right now, it is going to help you dissolve down this inner child pain body, and that's what we're here to do. So Spirit wants you to see this as an opportunity in your life to do that work, you know, and follow the path you need to follow, and just know that in doing so, you are helping eradicate your karma. You're helping dissolve down the inner child, and that means your true self and your true power will be revealed in the process. Now, there's been a sense of things speeding up for you recently. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. It's in reversed. Seven of Pentacles normally represents feeling like it's a bit of a slow growth and it's a bit of a long road. But this is in reverse. So there could have been a lot happening recently. And you've got the Star card here. So something is starting to really, really line up for you. If it's a relationship, I would say this relationship could be picking up at this time. If you're not in a relationship, I would say to you, you could be soon. If there's an opportunity that you are just really wanting to happen, I would say keep moving forward, because something is lining up with you very soon, Taurus. I can see it here, and it's something that will really be your wishes fulfilled, okay? So that is what Spirit is trying to convey to you. The card here is the timing just wasn't right for us, okay? So that card can represent a relationship where things weren't in the right timing, and it's just the way it was, you know. You were both in need of healing, and that's why the situation can't come together. But it could also be to do with this opportunity that I see coming in for you. It feels like you've been waiting a long time for an opportunity to present itself. And this particular opportunity, it would have been lovely had it come sooner, but there was something to do with the timing. Okay, so that is confirmation that something is definitely happening for Taurus very soon, and it's probably going to be happening quicker than you think. We'll see what Spirit's supporting you with. Oh my God, you've got the hare and the oak, and the actual message is new opportunities. So there you go. I don't know if you can see it. The writing is tiny. I really wish cards didn't have such tiny writing on like that. But there you go. So in a nutshell, keep pushing forward through the challenges. There is an opportunity here for you to rise, and the opportunity is coming in very soon and probably quite quick. It has been frustrating. I think you've had pain body and healing you've had to do, and that's why the timing hadn't been right previous. So if you keep pushing forward now and show the universe that you are, you know, working towards your truth and your highest and best, they are presenting you with these new opportunities, okay? So lovely there for Taurus. Let's go into Virgo. I wish I could take a picture of how cute Gilbert looks. I should do it, shouldn't I? Post it on the community part of the page, and then you can see how cute he is when I'm doing the readings. Okay, very soon. This is for Virgo. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so what they're showing me here is that something for you is going to be happening sooner than you think. And they want you to just look at, you know, how am I feeling? Because how you're feeling is a sign. It's a sign of what Spirit is trying to awaken you to. And Spirit is saying, if you're really clear about what you kind of know you now need to do, what is the next part of your path, if you're clear with yourself and truthful about that, it's going to happen quick, okay? So let's see what else we're getting. You've got the King of Cups and you've got the Six of Wands. Right, now Spirit is protecting you, and Spirit has been protecting you for a while. Not only that, you've been getting into more mastery in terms of your emotional and spiritual well-being, right? So that is very good, and it's probably taken you a lot of work to get yourself in a position where you do feel that, all right, we still have our shaky moments, I do all the time, but you kind of do know now that you have mastered some things that you really couldn't deal with before, emotionally or spiritually. And Spirit is showing here the Six of Wands. You are going to be doing very well now, because you're coming from a more authentic spiritual place within yourself. You're coming from a better energy, and that's why you're not frightened, and you can push forwards and you can make something happen in your external reality now that you have wanted and you do deserve. And I feel Spirit wants you to pursue this. Let's have a look at what's going on with your reality. You can hear Gilbert snoring probably. Okay, so you've got here the Seven of Pentacles to the Moon. There is a sense of waiting. There's a sense of biding your time, and there's a sense of just staying really, really calm. Okay, stay really, really calm and patient at this time is the advice. There is some things to be revealed, and it might drive you crazy at times. Also, there could be somebody here at times who gets fed up, and they could sometimes suffer with mental health problems. Okay, and the advice from Spirit the next few days is to stay very calm, very centered, because there are going to be things that get revealed, and it's going to be worth being patient and calm, because the outcome with the Seven of Pentacles is good. Okay, so it is definitely worth hanging in there. If it's to do with a person, it's really important they don't get too triggered at this time. They could be a bit secretive. They could be holding back a little bit. But I get the sense that this person is... I don't feel this person's going anywhere. I just think they get triggered. Okay? That's another message. I don't react when people mention you. Okay? So there's definitely a sense of a person in your reality trying not to get triggered about you, all right? But also, if it's to do with a situation or an opportunity in your life, it's really important at this time not to get reactive, just to be really clear, really calm, okay? Use all your spiritual knowledge that you've got, because something is going to be happening and something's going to get revealed soon. Could be over the next month, really. So your spirit guides are supporting you. It's got the same card as what we had before, new opportunities. So there's a new opportunity here. I'll pick another card for you, and productivity. Now that's a very good card as well. So, you know, that ties in nicely with the Six of Wands, which is a very productive card, and it feels like something, this is definitely something in your reality that is going to change. And you right now, as I speak, it might still feel like when, it might still feel mysterious, but Spirit is supporting you, and they're saying this is now a productive time where things will start to happen, and they're going to go well, okay? So that is the message. We're going to go into Capricorn next. The builders are around today, but they're quiet at the moment. I couldn't even face going out there today to say, can you be quiet while I'm filming? I just thought I'm just going to wait and leave it and then try and film a bit later on in the day. And hopefully they stay quiet. It's just how I mean, do you know, I counted, it's nearly 5 months these builders have been at this block of flats. Okay, anyway, that's just, you don't need to know about that. Right, Capricorn, for Friday and the weekend. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, right? This is now a time to nurture yourself. Capricorn, you are in your highest and best when you are free and you are liberated. You really, really are. And if you ever feel needy or lonely, that I can guarantee you, that is just your inner child pain body telling you that. And as a soul family, we have a very large inner child pain body. It's not you. You're not a child. You are a beautiful being of light, connected to source. Source is flowing through you all of the time. But, you know, for Capricorn, it's like your inner child pain body may sometimes tell you that you're lonely or tell you that you're needy, but you're really not, because I know Capricorn is at your highest and best when you are free and liberated. And they're saying that it's okay for you to ask for help at this time. And it could be in relation to anything. It could be in relation to your health. It could be in relation to your mental health. It could be in relation to, you know, anything. So it's an important message. Spirit wants you to know that. That although you are free and you are liberated, you're not needy, right? Whenever you feel like that, it's just an ego trap. It's just what the ego tries to trick you into feeling. But at the same time that you're liberated and you're free and you're not needy, it is okay to ask people for help in relation to something that you feel you need to now work on. Now, you've got two really good cards. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So lately what you've been doing is cultivating your relationships or your networks, and just like making sure that you have a solid basis. You know, it doesn't, like right now in your life, you don't want anyone playing games. You don't want anyone tricking you. You know, you don't want any dishonesty. You just want real people. And Spirit's saying, yeah, you're lined up to continue attracting those types of people into your life, and also stable, long-term, solid progress in whatever area you're really wanting that solid progress in. You're really attracting that. That's great. Now also, so basically what I'm saying to you is, for Capricorn, things are starting to stabilize in your life more now than they had been the last few years. Okay, things are starting to stabilize for you and things are starting to feel better, and there's a more supportive feeling. Right now, also, you're making good decisions, you're being responsible, you're taking the mature approach to life, and this is really raising your vibration. You know, and I feel that you're kind of making things happen. There's a situation in your life that kind of, it's a time of your life that is now over, okay? And this could be in relation to anything. It could be to do with relationships, or it could be to do with anything in your life. But that is definitely the end of an era, okay? And it's been a painful era. And it's been confusing because you've got the Moon card. There is still something yet to be revealed to you, okay? So you're not quite into the next chapter yet, but there is something that will be revealed, and it's very important for you to stay very calm at this time, because it's like an energetic transition that you are going through from the old era into the new. And I can see that you are solid and stable enough now, and also wise and mature enough now to navigate this in the correct way that Spirit wants you to, so that things really will get revealed, and you're going to get the support, and good things are going to happen. So it all looks good for you. Everything's kind of lining up for you to basically be in a much more favourable position in life. And the energy here, I am becoming a better person. Okay, this is the thing. This is like a general energy, I want to say. There could be somebody that's improving. I'm not saying there isn't. There could be somebody that it's yet to be revealed, but they are sort of putting an end to the way they were behaving. And if you stay calm and centered, something's going to get revealed about this person, that they are really improving their vibration. But if it's to do with an opportunity or a situation in your life, what I do really want to say for Capricorn is I am seeing you getting more support. And you can take that how you will. That could be in a relationship, it could be in friendships, it could be support to do with work, your purpose, your health. But it feels like your external reality is starting to improve. Which is very, very nice. Let's have a look at what Spirit's helping you with. Boundaries. Okay, you're going to find that you've got better boundaries naturally occurring as you have found more stability in yourself and you now know who you are, you know. And once you sort of know who you are, it's much easier for your boundaries to just naturally assert themselves. Because when you don't know who you are, what's happening is you're trying to find yourself in other people. And when you're trying to find yourself in other people, that's when the boundaries are poor. Do you see what I mean? So there's a real turnaround happening for Capricorn at the moment. Things are going to become more supportive and things are going to get revealed over the next few days. I'm just going to have a bit of my Coke. Okay, so I'm going to go into Aquarius. I want to make sure I do these in time before I have to go and collect my little girl. The school's only across the road, so it's quite easy, but... Right, Aquarius. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. This is a time for you to enjoy yourself and you deserve it. You know, you really, really deserve it. It feels like things have been quite cold for Aquarius or challenging. But it's time for you to have some fun. Ooh, that is very funny. Right, so you've been very committed to your purpose and your path. You've been committed to yourself and you've been working hard. Spirit knows you have. Well done. Sometimes for Aquarius, it's all work and no play. You've got the Devil card coming in here. I feel there is definitely some play on the cards coming up for you the next few days. And all you've got to do is just observe yourself and obviously try to stay as conscious as you can as you're having fun. It's not about ever suppressing ourselves. I do not believe in suppressing anything. That is just completely pointless. But it's just knowing that you're free. You know, you are free to do what you want and you're not bound, okay? And that is just an illusion. You are totally free to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, keep taking the higher road. The most important thing you can do is just stay in your truth. And if your truth is having fun in a certain way, go and have that fun if that is your truth. The most important thing is not projecting a false identity, because the Devil card really does only represent the ego. So just check in, you know, am I doing this because it's my truth to have this fun or do these things, or am I doing these things because I feel trapped or stuck, or I'm trying to prove something, or you know, I'm trying to be like a fake person because I'm trying to prove something to somebody else and it's not really me. Do you see what I mean? So I honestly feel it is time for you to have some fun, and you might just have to, you know, like I said, just remind yourself that you're free to do what you want, you know. Now, the energy around you is quite amazing. There's an energy here of things stabilising for you and becoming much better. It feels like you've gone through a hell of a lot of new beginnings lately. And it will have taken quite a lot of soul searching and a lot of graft. And then it's like, finally, you were starting to make some progress. And now it's just going to keep getting better, quite honestly. You know, because the Four of Wands is about a stable foundation in your life. And you kind of basically are now reaching a milestone in your life where you can actually celebrate. All right, you're not maybe exactly where you want to get to, but you are moving along the journey, and Spirit is saying well done for that. And with the Temperance card, you're learning to get more balance, a more healthy balance. There could be somebody here that is sort of committing to you, or a situation that is coming towards you that is going to help you and support you. And this situation or this person may be sort of apologising to you, or it might be to do with forgiveness and things like that. Let's have a look at the message. I crossed that. I know that I crossed the line with you. Right? That's it. You know somebody crossed the line or a situation was not fair. And I feel that's the work you've been doing for quite some time to address that. Okay, I'm getting that sense from the Hierophant card and the Four of Wands. That involves a lot of work, a lot of focus that it's taken you to basically turn things around in your life to what you deserve. And yeah, so basically things are coming more into balance and better for you. And it's important for you to know that you just need to keep being who you are and keep being authentic to yourself. Don't feel that you have to be influenced by anyone or change yourself for anyone, you know, and don't feel that you're stuck or trapped. They're the messages in these cards. I feel like something is going to be healing for you very soon. And I really feel you deserve this situation to be healed. And you've got the card Wisdom. Spirit is supporting you to have wisdom at this time. You know, it's a beautiful card, isn't it? It's hard to see the writing, but Spirit is supporting you to have wisdom and to just keep checking in and make sure, as long as you're being authentic to yourself, that is all you need to do. And everything is moving and building in the right alignment now. So it's good news for Aquarius, and I think Spirit does want you to just relax and have a bit of fun the next few days. Okay, so we'll go into Gemini next. Oh, so nice and peaceful right now. The lighting's going a bit funny behind me, so I think the sun's coming out a little bit around the back. Okay, Gemini. What have you got? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so this is a general message, but it's something to do with either finances or abundance levels. And somehow there is something to do with money or abundance and love. Okay, there's some kind of link, and you've got to remember this is a very general reading. So you have to take it how it resonates. If you're in a relationship, there could be something to do with Spirit saying to you, right, you need to concentrate on your life purpose right now, or maybe your partner's very concentrated on their life purpose right now. If you're not in a relationship, it could be something to do with money or something that involves money or abundance levels needing to grow for then love to enter your life, okay? You know, and for some of you, it just might be that you're so freaking busy, you don't have time for a love life right now. You know, it's like, there's just something there. So take it how it resonates. You've got here the Six of Cups. Now, this is a beautiful card. It's one of my favourite cards in the deck. It basically means to do with your inner nature, your true nature, going back to when you were a child. Do you remember that far back? Do you sense the person you were as a child? Because that was really when our true spirit was kind of shining out very freely. And then things triggered us, and that triggered our old karma to kind of ramp back up. Karma that we brought from past lives, basically. And then that triggered that karma to come back up, and then it just starts to obstruct our true nature. And as a soul family, we're on this journey to purge out that old karma and get back to the truth of who we were in the beginning. Okay, so that's what that card is about. So there's a journey here for Gemini about you really coming back into your true nature and letting your true self shine out. There's a lot of different options going around in your head at the moment, and you're sort of thinking there, oh my God, you know, whoa, loads going on. It's exciting. It is an exciting time, but at the same time, try to remember everything needs to be done gradually so that it will unfold as per your divine plan, you know, and it's just, Spirit will bring you the next steps. So you don't have to drive yourself crazy thinking about it. I know it's easy for me to say, but they're just saying, like, you know. Now, there's an ending here in your external reality. It is like an end of an era, okay? It's either an end of an era for you, or if you've got a partner, it's an end of an era for them. Now, it does involve challenges, but if it's if you're single, you know, you have now got the power. You're perfectly empowered to deal with the challenges that come up against you, and you're going to do really well. If you do have a partner, you're going to see that there's an end of an era here for them. There's new challenges for them to deal with, but they're strong enough now to do what they need to do. We'll see what your card is for your external reality. I wish things could be different. Okay, so this end of this era is all about wishing things could be different. You know, there was like some sort of pain in the past, and the pain was all about wishing something could be different. But this end of an era is happening now, and now it's a time of positive empowerment. And yes, there are challenges either for you or your person to face, but it's the time. It can be now be done, okay? Let's see what your spirit guides are supporting you with. Happiness. Oh, what a lovely card. Your spirit guides are supporting you to be happy. So if you can see the tiny writing at the bottom there. Okay, they're supporting you with happiness. And that's why I think this card, you could go crazy thinking about the different options, but I feel like it is crazy in a happy way, because you're starting to realise that you're ready for the new options. You're ready for a new chapter now, and it's taken you quite some time to feel ready. But you don't really need to think it and plan it too much. The most important thing is the happy vibration. Okay, because I do see an end of an era here for you or your person, and I do see you being able to deal with the challenges. So it's all good, and you're being supported to be happy as you go through this process, Gemini. So, you know, it's lovely to see. Let's go into Libra. Just got to whiz through. I haven't got long. I've got to go and get my little one from school. Okay, so Libra. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's quite a mouthful, actually. Okay, so it's all about being playful the next few days. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so if you're in a relationship or a situation like that, you could have a bit of romantic time coming up the next few days. If you're not in a relationship, it's just all about you being more playful as you sort of discover yourself more and more, you know, because that's what this soul family, this channel is all about, is discovering ourselves. You know, that's why it's called Awakening Tarot. And you've got some amazing cards. I'm not going to pick all of them, but I've got 3 for you. Ace of Pentacles. This is a very big new beginning for you that started off quite recently, and Spirit is saying it is an opportunity for fantastic growth at this time that could end up increasing your abundance or your health. Okay, you've got here things were being revealed to you the next few days, seeing with a lot more clarity, being able to see more clearly than ever before, and it's making you feel so happy. You know, and you've got here the Fool card, right? The Fool. So this is all about a new beginning for you, and you might feel a bit anxious about parts of this new beginning, and that's natural, but you're so excited you're going to be going ahead with it in any case. Let's see what's going on with your external reality. Wow, I mean, if you're in a relationship or a situation like that, you've got the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's quite intelligent. They're quite wise with their money as well. And they've also got the Ace of Pentacles, which is like them offering you something or mirroring you. And it's like you're both really starting to improve your health and your finances at this time, and things are really starting to move forward. And I feel like this person has a lot to offer at this time, and they actually want to offer it to you, with you, and you with them. Now, if you're not in a situation like that, I want to say to you, you're very close to spirit at this time, and you're really about to be offered an opportunity that is going to be fantastic for you. And like I said earlier, I feel like this is to do with your stability, to do with your health, to do with your wealth. You've attracted this through your wisdom. Okay, it's through wisdom that you have attracted this opportunity that is going to be so good for you. It's an exciting time here for you, Libra. The external reality, the vibration that's coming through is that you and I were too young. There was something in the past that would have been very ungrounding and very, I want to say confusing, and it feels like it was unhealthy, and it was something to do with the fact that you were young, or there was like a lack of experience or a lack of wisdom at the time for things to be resolved or improved. But that is now a thing of the past, that you are now in the vibrational field, that this growth, this opportunity can now happen. So don't feel sad about the past. Spirit is saying be playful and enjoy this time, because this is a time of great progress for Libra in the soul family. I just feel like something really fantastic is starting to happen for you. Your spirit guides are helping you to be curious. Curiosity. Okay, and that's a very playful energy as well. I don't know if you can see the writing on it. It's a bit tiny, but yeah. They're wanting you to be playful and happy and enjoy this process, because this is a really enjoyable process in your life now. As this new beginning takes place, that's taking you on, I feel, a path that you would have probably liked when you were younger or some time ago in the past, but it just vibrationally it wasn't an option for you back then. Okay, so we're going to go into Leo, see what we get for Leo. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, Leo. Yay. So there could be a bit of romance, a bit of enjoyment over the next few days. If you're not in a, romantic connection, and you don't think you're going to meet someone because you're not really looking that way, I want to say that, you could just be feeling so much more self-love right now, and it's just totally transforming your energy field. You've got here the Queen of Cups. You've done a lot of work recently, tuning into yourself, getting to know yourself, being really authentic with who you are, and it's making you very beautiful. It's making you very attractive, and you're much more fulfilled emotionally and spiritually than you were previously. Okay, so it kind of brings you into that vibe. You've brought yourself into the vibration of love and romance. And you're just working so beautifully. Like, you're putting such good energy into what you're doing right now in your life. And you're really becoming an expert at something. And for some of you, yes, you could be becoming a bit of an expert with whoever your lover may be. But if you don't have a person, like I said, you just are becoming an expert at the things that fulfill you. And it's all starting to move along very smoothly. Now, in your external reality, there's a situation here that is like one extreme to the other, okay? On the one hand, there's this like great inspiring energy of attraction. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, this person, I would say, is very attracted to you, and you're very attracted to them. And there's a very inspiring energy between the two of you. But this person could experience abandonment issues at times, or issues around health or finances, some sort of worry. It's fear-based energy. So this person, for some reason, it's like they can Jekyll and Hyde, like they can really go into lack or fear. On the other hand, if this is to do with just a general situation in your life, it feels like there's some challenges there that are yet to be faced, but I feel Spirit saying to you, persevere, because really, I think it's just a matter of time. I feel like there might be a tricky point at which you have to wait, or you know, like maybe something's delayed, or it feels like something's a bit trickier to get hold of this opportunity. But I feel you're an expert here and you know how to handle this situation, because this situation looks very good for you. This opportunity looks very good. So don't be put off if there's a little bit of a challenge or a blip along the way at the moment. You can deal with it. You're definitely equipped to deal with this. And, you know, fives are just tricky situations that can be overcome. Yeah, that's basically what they are. So I don't think you will allow yourself to get too triggered by this, because on the whole, you know that this is a great opportunity. And I think you've got full faith that if you keep moving in the right direction, that you're going to sort of do well with this opportunity, right? And like I said, it could be a relationship, or it could be some other kind of opportunity in your life that you've been really working towards. And I really feel like it's close now. I feel like this has got very close to you and you're on the verge of having a breakthrough with it. And there could just be this little blip, and that sometimes happens because there's always inevitable challenges along the way. But don't be put off by it, is what the cards are saying. So there's the card here. I replay our conversations over and over. Okay. And we both know I am not the one for you. Okay, so you've got two cards. I feel basically you're lining up to a much better opportunity or situation. And you may have recently just done that. That's what I feel, because that Queen of Wands is already there. I feel like there's an opportunity or a person that you've recently attracted. I feel like it's been a long time coming. And like I said, there could be some little challenges that you have to kind of work through at the moment. But it's going to be worth it, because, you know, what I see here is good. So I feel like this person or this situation is meant for you, and it's going to happen. And Spirit in these cards is saying, just you're expert enough now. You're tapped in, tuned in. You can do it. Keep moving forward with this, because something is meant to happen now that is really good. And your spirit guides are talking about productivity, which is a great card to get, because you've already got that card about putting in really good work and energy and becoming an expert. So Spirit is saying, look, don't be put off by any little blips or any little challenges, because this situation, this person or this opportunity is meant for you. It's been a long time coming, and it's just going to keep working out. It's going to work out. Okay. Right. So we will go into Aries. I might have a bit of my Coke. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time. I think I've got enough time to get these done. Oh, blimey. I'm not very good at working quickly. I'm more of a slow person. Right. Aries, for Friday and the weekend. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you're not in a relationship, then this is just to do with you working on yourself. Like, your relationship always got to start off with you, because that's what all other relationships will reflect, the relationship you've got with yourself. And they're saying that sometimes, you know, sometimes you might get frustrated because you feel like there's other things you really want to be doing, or you feel pressured by so many things you've got to do. But Spirit is saying the best thing you can do at the moment is spend the time on yourself and really look after yourself and fill your cup, because that's going to really have positive vibrations on all the other things in your life that you want to happen. So I practice this all the time, and it sometimes my own mind thinks, God, Kerry, you're crazy, because you've got 1,000 things to do. But you really have to look at your energy and getting your energy in the right place. So Spirit is helping you at this time, Aries, to get that relationship with yourself really, really good. And that does sometimes mean putting that long list of jobs to one side. If you have got a connection with somebody who you know, do like, I want to say that it's important to stay in your truth and don't get kind of distracted. Stay in your authenticity and your truth about that person. Yeah. Now, the moon card here. So there's been some confusion, there's been some stress, and there's been some triggers. And Spirit is saying you've done very well to stay as calm as you possibly could, because there's been a lot that has needed to be revealed to you, and it's been stressful. Okay, but I do get the sense that you've persevered recently and you have stayed calm. And the next few days, you will notice that you start to make some real good progress. There could be somebody actually trying to help you at this time with the various things that you're trying to achieve. There's definitely support coming in from the universe to help you. And there's good progress happening the next few days. So I feel things may have felt very confusing and mysterious, and it may have even been triggering you quite a lot, but this is about to turn around the next few days. You've got here the Two of Cups and the Moon card. There is something to be revealed. I feel like you're strong enough to wait while it gets revealed. I feel like there is some really good work you're doing spiritually to understand what's happening in your life. I know this sounds very deep, but you've got the Two of Cups. For some of you, you may have met your soulmate, and that's the most simple version of what I'm trying to say. But for those of you that have not yet met your soulmate, you know, you're single, I want to say to you that there is a situation in your life that is evolving at this time, and it is all to do with you finally finding out who you are. Okay, and that's what this kind of whole channel is about, is us all awakening and finding out who we really are. So the Two of Cups is about you finally finding out who you really are, and I feel that is quite a recent situation. Like I said, you know, you've been cultivating a much better relationship with yourself, and that is what Spirit wants this to be your priority. Now, there is some things that are going to be revealed to you off the back of this. So, but I feel it will be good because of the progress with the Three of Wands. I feel there will be good things revealed. I feel like this has been a long time coming. I feel like things will start to make more sense in your life very soon. And I feel like you're going to feel a lot more at peace. If you are in a relationship, this person is very aligned to you, but they sometimes struggle with mental health issues, and they may be a bit secretive about their feelings towards you or other things. They might be quite a private person. Now, the energy here is saying, I know that I messed everything up. And what that really means is, I do feel that there was something that was not dealt with in your life in the right way. And either it was this person that you've been involved with and they messed things up and they didn't do things in the right way, and now they're trying to sort themselves out, you know. Now, on the other hand, if it's to do with just a situation in your life, I want to say that something could have been dealt with better, but at the time, I don't think you had the capacity to do it. What's different now is that you do now have the capacity to deal with things, and so there's no need to look back. This is now all about the present moment, and things are lining up for you very nicely now, so don't worry about anything you did in the past. This is now the fact that you're in a good position. You're in a very good position for finally something to make sense to you about you and your life and yourself. And it's going to get revealed very soon. So let's see what Spirit's helping you with. Wisdom. Okay, so they're helping you to be more wise, and it is through the power of wisdom that your progress will keep improving. Like I said, you're in a very good position now after a very stuck or mysterious time. Yes, there are still things to be revealed, but things are lining up very nicely for you. And I do think now is the time in your life where your relationship with yourself is super, super important. And that is a very wise thing. Spirit wants you to keep cultivating your relationship with yourself. And if you are in a relationship with somebody else, to just stay in your truth as much as you can. So it is an interesting message for you, Aries. I think you're going to have some sort of good news or good things happen very soon, okay? Let's go into Sagittarius. Engagement. Oh, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you're in a situation with somebody, it could be stepping up to the next level. If you are not in a situation with like a relationship with anyone, this is like you are raising your vibration considerably, and I think you know that, and that is why you're going to be attracting better relationship, okay? And it's because you have committed to yourself that you draw that commitment energy toward you. You've broken through a lot of the false self. You may have felt trapped, you may have felt stuck, you may have felt like somebody was trying to dominate you, okay, with the Devil card. Also, you may have noticed that you had a kind of, it's our own ego, because everything starts off as a reflection of our own ego. You may have had a false identity that you were sort of playing out with somebody, and you know this is not really you. It might have been an old identity that you used to have, and you're just letting that go. You're making commitment to yourself and to spirit with the Hierophant card. You're very committed to your journey, and you're rising out of what I would call the false self and any type of games that may have been going on. You are definitely attracting commitment energy, and that is because you, like I said, you committed to yourself. Something is turning around. There's been a lot of mystery. There's been a lot of things that haven't made sense. There could be somebody in your life that suffers with mental health issues. What's going to be happening? You're tuning into the highest vibration possible, Sagittarius. You are committing to yourself. That is coming through this reading. And Spirit is committing to you, because you are choosing the higher road. You are choosing the truth. You are choosing the higher vibration. And you are attracting a King of Cups energy. So this is about self-love. This is about your life starting to open up in a really wonderful way. This is about you being protected, looked after by the universe after a very mysterious and difficult and testing time. Okay, and this feels like things starting to make sense, and it's all because you've turned your back on the ego. You've turned your back on the false self. You're turning your back on lower energies. There's two messages here. It is time for me to heal now, and also you speak to me through music. So don't really need to explain those cards, but yeah, there's an energy around Sagittarius of healing, of protection, of support, of emotional and spiritual maturity. There's a lot healing for you at this time, and I feel old energies dropping away. For some of you, you could be lining up to a better relationship, or just a better, I don't know, just a better phase of your life where you're more protected and supported. And your spirit guides are supporting you with communication, okay? So if you can see it, it's tiny writing at the bottom of the card. We've got a rooster, which is quite cute. And the rooster definitely does communicate. But you're being supported with communication. So your love life and your love of yourself and your spiritual sort of fulfillment is all ascending to the next level. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Okay, religious factor. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Okay, so there's issues here to do with not necessarily religion, but it's just like your vibrational level is impacting your love life. Okay, let's see what else we're getting here for Scorpio. Okay, so you've got a lot of progress at this time. You've got 2 3s. 3s is the Empress in the Tarot. 3s are a great time. This is a fantastic time of progress for you, Scorpio. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be feeling so much happier at this point in your life. You know, there's much more of a defined path now. And the path is positive. There's clarity about your path. You know how to follow what you need to do. And you are going to be celebrating. You are going to be very happy. And you may be working together with other people to make things happen, which might be hard work, but it's going to be worth it, and you'll be celebrating after that. The situation in your life has to come into truth, okay? So there's a situation that was out of alignment, that wasn't in its truth, and that could be a situation to do with you, any situation. And now there's a chance from Spirit to take action and make something really finally happen, okay? To basically finally get things into truth, realigned and progressing in the right direction finally. Okay, so I feel that's taken you a lot of work, and now you're going to be so pleased because it's like, oh, finally something is starting to shift in my life, something is starting to happen. But the real reason is because of the work you've put in and, you know, being in your truth. Okay, now if there's somebody in your life, I want to say that they may have tried to project a false identity. They may have tried to project their ego onto things, and you kind of sense that they weren't really being truthful. And I feel going forwards, they are going to be more truthful finally. Yeah, there's the energy here is we need to let each other go. I just feel this is more to do with the past. It's like, you know, this situation in the past was not in truth. It was not in alignment, and that now all has to go, because Spirit is bringing you, Scorpio, a new opportunity, or your person this opportunity. And I think now is the time. Now is the time, and it's going to happen. So let the past go. Don't even think about the past. It's not even worth it. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. Let's see what Spirit's supporting you with. Gilbert's snoring away. Guardianship. Oh, I love this. Scorpio, you are being so looked after. You are being so supported and blessed and cared for. Spirit knows how hard you've been working. Spirit knows you've been putting in the work, trying to do the right thing, move in the right direction. And now finally things are going to start coming into alignment. Something new is going to be happening that you're going to be really pleased for, that you've been working really hard for a long time. And, you know, Spirit is looking after you through this process. The Spirit doesn't want you to be scared or afraid or anything like that, okay? It's like a yes from the tarot, basically. So it's very nice. The next few days you're going to get that clarity. Let's go into Pisces. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Right? So this is about releasing the shadows and really being in your truth. And having such clarity, because what's the point in being fake? Because it just delays things, doesn't it? You know, like if we're just, because spirit has made us all in the way spirit's made us, and the ego, the human mind, is so confusing because it can lie to us and tell us we want different things, but deep down we always know what the truth is. So why delay it any longer? Just go into your truth, and spirit is saying you're gonna find things happen very fast. Spirit is saying that yes, there have been a lot of challenges for you recently, but as much as there's been a lot of challenges, you were at a point in your life where you are empowered and able to deal with them. Okay, so Spirit's had full confidence in you, and that's why everything's been happening at this time. And the next few days, you're just going to be moving forward towards the light. You are moving on, baby. You've packed up your rucksack and you're ready to go now. You're ready to go. Okay. And the 8s in the tarot are about strength. They represent the strength cards, momentum, skills, mastery. Okay, and not forcing things, but actually this is all divinely timed, which is even more magical. Now, the situation in your life, it is tiring, don't get me wrong, and it could feel sometimes like you're being obstructed, but actually it's quite the opposite of that. You've got here the King of Pentacles so this is the sort of tired, obstructed card that you may sometimes feel is the case, but in actual fact you've got the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles is a very wise, intelligent energy, and it's very close to source because it's a very abundant energy. It's the mastery of abundance. Okay, so you've got the money or the resources or the well-being for something to really happen now, and it will happen in a grounded way, in a very real way. I feel like something can really happen now. Obstructions kind of really are just false. There's no obstructions here. This is now a point for Pisces that things can really start to happen. You've definitely got the resources and the wisdom for these things to happen. You've even got the energy here, I love you, you know. Now, if you're not in a relationship, the energy here is amazing. It's an energy of self-love, and you've got the clarity, you've got the empowerment, you've got the skills, you've got the resources to move forward on an opportunity now. And I think even in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be progress. If you are not thinking like that and you're thinking about a relationship, your person sometimes gets tired and obstructed, but all they're doing is obstructing their truth. This person really likes you. They may even love you. And that's just going to be revealed very soon. And how long is their ego going to keep delaying things? I just would say, Pisces, this reading is really clear. And Spirit is saying, walk in your truth. Keep walking in your truth, because then things won't get delayed anymore and things are really starting to happen for you. And your spirit guides are helping you with devotion. So that could be devotion to yourself or devotion to this situation, that you are devoted to this situation in your life or this person. I mean, I just can see in these cards that your life is literally moving forward, and it's really, really happening. Like the next, like I even said, the next couple of weeks. Okay, so now we're going to go into Cancer. I'm just going to take a quick sip of my drink. Let's see what we get for Cancer in this soul family for Friday and the weekend. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, it could be that at the moment Spirit has been really wanting you to focus on your life purpose and your abundance levels, and that they're sort of like your priority, you know. Or it could be for the other person, if you're in a situation, you know, their finances, their career, their abundance levels are really, you know, key to them at the moment, and they're sort of focusing on that. Also, it can just be a general, you know, message about abundance levels, and that, your abundance levels at this time are going up, and that is necessary. The more self-love you're putting in, the more the abundance levels are going up. Okay, so you've sort of been a bit tormented by, or you can either be tormented or excited by the idea of lots of different ideas going through your minds, lots of different opportunities. Spirit is bringing in the Six of Cups to remind you that it's really important that you really just follow and honour your truth as if you were a child, you know, because you are a child of Spirit. And if you remove all the ego that we kind of build up as adults, we do have an ego, unfortunately, and it's like that mask we're playing out to the world. What's underneath that mask? Who are you really? And be true to your true spirit and do what's right for your true spirit, you know. It's all about being kind to yourself, you know, not going into fear or worry, and not going into overexcitement and distraction, but just really staying centered in your true self and being loving to yourself and allowing your abundance levels to go up. Okay, so there's kind of, it feels like it may have been confusing to resolve something within yourself, but I feel you are finally making that resolve. You're finally realizing, you know, the truth about yourself. And so I don't think you're going to be doing that anymore. I think things are going to get clearer and clearer to you, Cancer, the next few days. And you're going to be feeling much happier and much more peaceful. The energy around you is amazing. There's definitely a new opportunity, and it came in very recently. And it's an opportunity for better stability, better money, better well-being or health, okay? It sees you, this opportunity sees you very happy with the Nine of Pentacles. This is about you becoming very blessed this time, very abundant, very healthy. So yeah, I don't think you need to stress anymore. I really don't think you need to stress anymore. The next few days, you're going to realize, I am happy. Like, I'm finally feeling more peaceful, more happy. You've got more clarity over who you really are, and you're attracting an opportunity finally that you may have waited for a very, very long time. Like, you almost have had to come full circle, you know. This may have been something that you would have liked to have happened when you were a lot younger, but it's finally happening now, and you're gonna damn well enjoy it now. I was gonna say bloody well enjoy it now. You are. You're gonna really enjoy it. If you are in a relationship, I want to say that, you know, although this person may, well, this person's definitely single, and although they may have their own stuff going on, I do feel like Spirit handed you this person, and they are a very good person, actually. They're a very good person, and they're really cultivating their life, you know. So it's sort of like an inspiration to you because you're cultivating your life. You're finding out who you are. And I would say this person, if you are in a relationship, or maybe it's a friend, they're finding out who they are. But there's a lot of love and abundance here, and everything's improving for you. Oh my God, you've got the card, I love you. So yeah, I feel like there's somebody here that could well really, really care about you and actually really love you. But they could be quite busy or have a lot of their own things going on. But I don't see them talking to anyone else. I don't see them... I feel like they're in a very good position to sort of like move, you know, the next stage would then be moving more toward you. But if it's to do with just something else in your life that you're hoping for, I want to say to you, yes, yes, now is the time. This opportunity is coming. It's going to make you much more healthy and abundant. It's really going to be good for you. you know. And this is something that Spirit has wanted to get sorted. This has been the thing that Spirit's really wanted to get sorted. So that's why it's happening now. And your spirit guides are helping you with inspiration, which is very nice. So you should be feeling very inspired and very happy. I mean, inspiration is a very high frequency energy. That's what's basically happening to Cancer the next few days, is just, you know, we're feeling inspired. We're feeling like we understand who we are. We're in our true nature. And we're in contact with other people who are inspiring us. This is a very inspirational time for you, you know. So I have to go and answer that now. If you want to book in for a reading, you are very welcome. Just contact me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. And I'm sending you lots of love and peace wherever you are on Gaia. Sorry about that.